Hi everyone, this is Tina from Cosmic Turtles, and today we're doing a collective reading for the sign of Scorpio. This is the symbol for Scorpio, the one I drew. Although I don't think. Well, I like it, so it's a baby Scorpio. I like it. Alright, so for our Scorpio Nation, what do we have for messages for our Scorpio Nation at the moment? What do we have? Woo! Hangman. We start with the hangman. So for a lot of you, Scorpio out there, you're feeling a little stuck, but not really. You're just kind of taking a step back and you're looking at things from a different way to see if things would make sense. And you could see in this card that he's upside down and his head is illuminated. And looking at things in a different way is a way of getting enlightenment into a situation. So don't be afraid when you're in that moment, because usually the next step that comes after that, if you're in the hangman position for too long, the next step that comes up is the tower to shake you off that tree and to get you standing back on your feet and moving forward again. So it's good to take some time to step back and look at things in a different way to see what makes sense and which direction you'd like to go. Okay? So you got the total support of the universe at this moment while you're standing in the hangman position. So what else do we have? What else do we have for our Scorpio Nation at the moment? Woohoo! Ooh, we got the Queen of Wands. You're a water sign, and the Queen of Wands is a fire sign. It's associated with Aries or fire, passion in general. But it's saying that something is lighting up your fire on the inside of you. Something is sparking your energies. That's moving your waters, and it's you're gonna go for it, whatever it is. Just don't fall into fear, okay? Look at things for everything, look at things in every which way you can look at it. The divine is helping you with that. And then when your heart and your mind agrees, move forward. Go in that direction you feel the most passionate about. Okay? So let's see here. What else do we have? Ooh. There is a feeling of feeling actually stuck. Okay, well, in this card, I gotta explain it. The Eight of Swords is the card of feeling stuck. Feeling stuck. It doesn't mean you are, it's just a feeling, because and it's being stuck in the mind too about all these things that you're thinking about. If you look clearly, she is not tied up that tight. She could wiggle herself off. She could take the blinder off and see that in front of her there's no swords. It only appears like they're halfway around her. Okay, so she could see, if she just took the time to see that she's not really stuck, she can get out of that feeling. So maybe these three cards are actually working together. And there's one that's the major arcana. Because it says right now you're in the position of feeling stuck. But you have the energy of the divine that's helping you to try to look at things differently from a different angle so that you see that you're not really stuck. And also it's giving you a help. The energy of passion is also showing up. And you'd like to go and move forward, but but you feel, so there's these three feelings going on the inside, and it's not easy. Scorpio has not had it easy for a while. So the universe is working on your behalf to help you to realize that you're not really stuck. It only feels that way at the moment. Okay, so let's see, what else do we have here? What else do we have for our Scorpio Nation? Woohoo! Well, it says you're going to get unstuck. You're going to realize it for yourself. Because it doesn't matter if someone else tells you. That's not the point. That was just like maybe a friendly reminder. But what matters is what you think about you, and that you realize that you are not really stuck. It's just a feeling you had, and you're allowed to acknowledge that. Next card that comes up is you're going to be in a feeling of feeling satisfied while you wait for your 10th cup. while you wait for your full wish fulfillment. So 9 of Cups here, he's sitting there, he's like, I'm going to sit here and allow the universe, I'm going to be in the receiving mode, and I'm going to allow the universe to bring me what I need. And of course, you don't just sit there and wait and wait and wait. No, you do the actions that you need to do so that you can continue feeling this way. And then you can move forward with that. The receiving will start coming in. Okay. Let's see, what else do we have? What do we have for final outcome for our Scorpio Nation at this moment? It didn't fall, but there's it was Page of Swords. So yeah, either a message, communication coming towards you, and or children might be affecting your life. That could be what's making you feel stuck. Just know that if you are a parent and there's children affecting your life, like let's say you want to move and you have a child that's still going to school, but you want to move and it's time to move, and that's like your biggest passion is like, I just want to move, but I feel stuck because I don't want to take away the opportunities for my child that's still going to school. So you make the most informed decision. It's a tough one. That's why you got to follow your intuition. Make your heart and your mind agree. Once they agree, make the decision. Children will follow what the parents have set in place. Okay? Children just want to see their parents happy. Okay, so what else do we have for our Scorpio Nation? What else do we have for Scorpio Nation? What else do we have? Okay. Oh, 10 of Cups. Really? Really? We got the 10 of Cups. You are going to make the decision that you need to make that brings you your highest feeling of satisfaction, of feeling successful. You are going to do this. This is going to come to you. You'll have that opportunity. And you got all the energies working for you. Okay? You got the 9 and then the 10. Like, the energies are opening up for you. It's up to you to step into it or not. And that's your choice. Okay? You're going to make a very balanced decision. What is best for you and your family. Alright, so what do we have as a clarifier? It's from the completion of a cycle oracle deck that I made. And these are the originals. They're not the ones that were printed in shop, although I had done that. I like using the originals for the collective reads. What do we have for our Scorpio? As a clarifier, there's something here that popped up. Okay, this is where it comes in handy. Use discernment, wisdom, and caution. You are the captain of your own boat. You use your intuition, your gut feeling, and you advance cautiously. You make sure you dotted all your I's, you crossed all your T's. You make sure that, you make sure it's a sturdy ground you're stepping on, okay? And just know you are the captain of your own boat. You have total control of this situation, of making these decisions. It's within your hands. And like I said, use your head and your heart. When they agree, move forward, because that is the right direction for you. That's how you can recognize it. If there's still some internal debates, this is where you use discernment. Is it just my old fears? And then if you realize it is just your old fears, you can move that aside. Say, well, I'm more than what I used to be, so I don't have to fall for my own BS. I can just move that aside, and I'm stepping into my power here. And the universe got my back. The universe really does have your back. Let's see, what else do we have for Scorpio? What do we have for Scorpio? Okay, there's one. Anything else? Ooh, okay, there's two. Perfect. All right, first one that came out on the Queen of Wands. It says, take yourself out on a date. Take a hike. Queen of Wands is very passionate. She's very blunt, and she doesn't take any BS from nobody. Okay? She's very similar to the Queen of Swords on that aspect. Okay? But she's very passionate, very caring, self-caring. Okay? So she's got it going. So love, respect yourself so much that I'm taking myself out on a date. You know, go do something that's fun for you. Okay? Taking a hike would be when she tells someone, just take a hike. Or if you're dealing with your own BS, tell your own BS, take a hike. Don't need you anymore. You got to do that discipline with yourself. That's your own responsibility. Okay? That's what it's called, doing your internal work, is you're setting yourself discipline in a certain way. But it has to be gentle and it has to resonate. Don't punish yourself. That's not good. You treat yourself like you were your own best friend. Okay? All right, it says, you have the power to choose. While we're in hangman position, we're analyzing to see what would be the best choice. And it says you have the power to choose. It reconfirms what I said earlier. You have the power to choose to get yourself unstuck and walk into being in the receiving mode and allowing the universe to help you. This one is interesting. It says you are and have the ascended masters at your disposal. This is confirming that the universe has your back. However it is that you believe that the divine energies are there for you. It could be you believe in Jesus, in Buddha, in Allah, in source, in divine intelligence, in Mother Earth's energies. However it is, something greater than you. In your higher self, if you're an atheist, you believe in yourself, okay? So either way, there's an aspect to each one of us individually that brings us together, and that is grand. And these could be called the ascended masters, the angels, the divine agents, the divine beings, the star beings, however it is that you believe. Okay? These energies, if I'm going to say it just scientifically, these energies are there to help you. The energies that surround us are benevolent. And we have the power to choose to go with it or against it. That's up to us. Okay, so next we're going to get a card from our Divine Abundance. What do we have for Scorpio? Nice. Anything else? Ooh, don't fall. Okay, anything else for our Scorpio? Well, we have a few. Okay. Let's put that here. First one that came out. Deepening. Ooh, there's a cat. Cat has ability to see in between worlds. So there's a deepening happening. You're having the ability to go deeper and see deeper within. Okay? It says, once you're on earth for enough lifetimes, your old soul will begin to long for non-grasping detachment and surrender. They bring the peace of God. Nice. So there's inner work being done by the help of the divine, and you don't have to be totally conscious of it, but there's a feeling of you just wanting to have peace. You just want peace in your life. You don't want all this chaotic energy or be affected by it. You want to have the strength to be able to hold your inner peace, right? So, because the outer world is going to do what the outer world's going to do. That's how it is. Our own responsibility is taking care of ourselves in those moments so we can hold the energy for the rest of the collective until everybody lines up and also holds peace for themselves. And then by us doing our own work, we will inspire others to also do the same. Or if they come and ask, how do you do it? Then you're able to explain how you do it. But you use your discernment, wisdom, and caution when you do share these things, because some people are only trying to say instigators. They're going to ask, but they don't really want to know. So it's up to you to use your discernment if it's the proper time to share that information or not. Learn from the elders. That's what they do. Next, we have signs. Okay, signs. It says, instincts are the message from the inner divine. So listen to your instincts, your gut feeling. And that's deep within you. And it's going to give you that guidance. It's tiny, it's small, it's your mind's voice is loud. You could tell it to be quiet, and then you really have to listen to that little voice. And that little voice, it helps with it is your internal guidance system. Okay? Self-love is next. Let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. I long to take care of myself like never before. That's what self-love is. When we were young, we got hurt, and then we had to grow up real quick. And when we got hurt, what did we do with that inner child part of us? We locked it up in a dark hole somewhere. Later in life, we're trying to connect with people and we're having a hard time. We forgot about the self-love. That means we got to go deep inside, the deepening, right? That card right there, deepening. Go deep inside through the darkness. It's scary, but it's okay. It's your own. It's all right. You got the light of the divine that's helping you through. And then you find your inner child that's been locked away. Start to play. Have some playful times, moments. Children are the great teachers. If you have children around you, they are the teachers of that self-love, of activating your inner child. Once it starts growing, that inner child has to trust the adult part of you, right? So you got to build that trust and have that fun and then that inner child starts growing, and it grows within you. And then it grows out and it matures with you. So the adult part has to stand back, but just be aware of, use discernment, caution, being responsible adult, but still allowing that time for healing, for the healing of the inner child so it could grow within you. And then you become complete on that aspect. So self-love is one of the key ingredients to growing into our strength and helping and being able to help others also. Next, we're going to get a relationship oracle card for the collective of Scorpio. There's one. Oh, it's perfect too. Okay. Perfect. It even popped out. Okay. Number 15. 1 plus 6 in numerology. 1 plus 5 in numerology equals 6. 6 is the number of harmony. So, this is the card Curiosity. What is a key thing about... What is a key thing about a cat? Curiosity, right? We have the cat. And the key thing about our inner child is curiosity. So let's allow that curiosity. Here, let's see what it says. The frequency of curiosity supports our intrinsic inquisitive nature, which is the necessary driving force behind any growth and evolution. Very nice. Curiosity. That is a human aspect, and it comes from the basics. It comes from the inner child. Curiosity. I'm curious about that. I'd like to find out about that. And you know, that little inner chatter about that'd be interesting to find out about. And so go with those inner callings, those inner stirrings that are happening, like the little curiosity. It'll bring you into that more of a joy of life. It'll build up a momentum of more flow, and you'll get into that, and you'll see a little bit of a light and a different way of looking at things, you know, as it'll start illuminating things because you're looking at things from a different perspective, and it'll bring you to this 10 of Cups. It'll bring you there. That's the energies that are there available for you to grab if you want them. Okay, that's up to you. Next, we're going to get a numerology card. So what do we have for collective of Scorpio? What do we have for the collective? Woo! New beginnings! Yay! And one more. All right. It just fell on the ground. New beginnings. Card number 1. Root chakra. Because it's red. So we got the new beginnings coming for you. This is exciting. And then we have number 37. Time out. This is the take yourself out on a date, take a hike. It's give some time for you, okay? If that time out time is to have a good cry, do that, because you're releasing whatever was stuck, okay? You're releasing. It's also part of your self-love. Like, if you need to cry, you cry. If your time out is to look at funny videos or something, or even if it's time out from all electronics, do that so that you can connect with you inside of you, okay? It's more about the inner connection than the outer connection. And it's taking that time for yourself, okay? This purple is the crown chakra, so take some time out to connect with your own divinity. Next, we're going to get a Moonology card. What do we have for Scorpio? What do we have for Scorpio? Okay, there it is. How cool! And it's new moon in Scorpio. How awesome is that? It says, work through your fears. Whatever fears that you have that brings that worry and anxiety, work through them. Okay? Work through those things. Maybe that's where you need to take a little bit of time out, because this is a personal journey, this one, okay? Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. How awesome is that? It's perfect. And next, we're going to get a crystal... Oh, where it is? Crystal Medicine Oracle for all of you. Okay? So, what do we have for the collective of Scorpio? What would be a good crystal to work with? Oh! Very nice. Look at that. We have freedom. The card freedom. It's associated with the eagle. In the Native American beliefs, the eagle on the northern hemisphere is the bird that flies the highest. So he is the one that carries the message to the Creator. He carries the prayers of the children, including your inner child. It carries the messages and the prayers of the children to the Creator. Okay, so that's the Native American symbolism. The energy of the eagle is very powerful. In the southern hemisphere, the bird that flies the highest is the condor. And there was a prophecy that has been already fulfilled. And it was the meeting of the eagle and the condor, which means the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere met and shared their knowledge and their wisdom together. And it got grounded in the Mother Earth, which means now is available through the magnetic field to all of the collective. So that's why we're feeling more of a inner peace kind of stirring on the inside if we choose to go and search it on the inside of us. Okay? And this is the number 12. And this is the crystal associated with it is, let's see if I can get it without a glare. It's blue barite. So that crystal there will help you with developing, reconnecting with that sense of freedom within you. Okay? So this completes the reading for our Scorpio Nation. And I'm Tina from Cosmic Turtles. Please like, share, subscribe. And if you'd like to make a donation, you go right ahead. Just make sure that the password is reading. Because I only receive the e-transfers, and I appreciate everybody's donations that they have given up so far. So thank you very much for listening to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye.